Sanchez for Mr. Kimler. He's in trial over in drug court. He will be here at 1, Mr. Nichols, for our hearing. But we're gonna reset his morning, and I think it's just Ms. Sanchez.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Are you Keisha White?
Yes.
And this is 24 DCCR 2063. Ms. White is charged with assault on a peace officer. Mr. Rojas, what is the announcement?
Judge, we're actually here for a competency review, competency hearing this morning.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me do
And
that.
then
Okay, let me take
also-
judicial notice. Let's do that. Or go ahead.
She
We've
pled
already played this case.
January 7th of 25. She didn't show up for sentencing.
Okay,
And when she was brought into custody, she was sent for competency.
okay. So did I,
She's never been sentenced.
She's never been
Yes.
sentenced.
but was she, did we get a PSI? or
We did.
anything?
Yeah, we did.
We did. She just didn't show up for the punishment hearing.
What date is it?
January 7th was the plea. She was set for sentencing February 24th of 25.
Oh, why this would have been standing in.
I think I'm working.
It's okay. So let's do this. All right, so let me do this first and take judicial notice of the court's file. And Ms. White was previously found not competent to stand trial.
No.
No,
This is
she was, sorry,
Found competent.
got it. Okay. She was evaluated for competency to stand trial. I've received that report from Dr. Rapon dated January 24th of 2026. The finding in that report is that Ms. White is competent to stand trial. Is there any other evidence with regard to competency?
There you are.
Not from the state.
Then at this time, based on that report, I will find that Ms. White is competent to stand trial. So have you spoken with Ms. White? Is it y'all's position to go forward with that?
I spoke with her about the PSI, about the previous plea, Your Honor, and she indicates to me this morning that she would like to go forward with probation. Is that right, Ms. White?
So when you were here last year, you entered a plea of guilty, and that was going to be with a deferred probation for 7 years was going to be the plea deal with a $500 fine and follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. So you've already done that plea. Do you want to go forward and get that probation today?
Yes.
Yes, I need. The problem is it's been so long, I don't have those. How can we find the plea papers? Oh, so it'll be from last year though, from January 7th of 2025, right?
Yes.
But probation doesn't have. Somewhere there should be an old PSI that has
And that's
their
what I
judgments,
just-
their orders.
And that's what I just want to
I
go.
believe it's on the side of that
What-
PSI I just gave you, didn't it?
But the actual order says.
Oh.
Yeah, we get other,
Oh,
okay. But if I do it today and we don't have those orders, is that something you can get with, to go back and get them to recreate? Because they've already been created. The date's obviously wrong, but they're somewhere. Somebody created them back then.
Yeah. Yeah.
The on Mr. Smith's PSI, it just has that short, the supervision plan, not the orders. So when we're done, he can get you a copy of that also to see what they had done at least back then. It just didn't have all of the orders that you guys attached.
Oh. Okay, send it to you.
Thank you. They're almost exactly a year from the sentencing date. Okay, so any reason then not to go forward with sentencing? We need any type of updated pre-sentence report, or you guys think we can get it done?
I think we can do it today, Judge.
No evidence that either of you know of any arrests since last year? Who was arrested if we know? You were arrested in November before Christmas? You remember when you were? Yes. Do you remember when you were arrested? Yes.
Were you in jail for Christmas?
All right, so what I'm going to do, Ms. White, I'm going to find that you previously entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. I'm going to again find, based on Dr. Crapon's report, that you're competent and understand the nature and the consequences of that previous plea. I'm going to find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney and defer all proceedings, place you on probation for 7 years. You are ordered to pay the $500 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. That will include being on a special mental health caseload so that you can get whatever help you need in order to understand what's going on and be successful with probation, okay? Do you understand?
Could you elaborate, Johanna?
Yeah, so tell me what you think and what you understand about the probation that you're gonna get. Do you have a question about that specifically? So what's gonna happen today is if I go forward and you get out of jail today, probation's gonna give you some paperwork today. And you need to go straight to the probation office when you get out of jail. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. When you get there, they're going to go over all of the rules and the conditions and everything that you need to do so that you don't end up back here in custody because you didn't follow a rule. Does that make sense? Because what happens is if you follow all of the rules that you're supposed to on probation, you go to whatever classes they tell you to go to, you get any counseling, treatment, whatever it is. If you do all of those things, then you will not have to go to prison. You'll be able to, this case will be over when the time frame is over and you won't have this conviction on your record. Do you understand that?
Yes.
If you don't follow all of the rules and you don't show up maybe for an appointment or you test positive for drugs or whatever the rule is, if you break the rule with probation, you can be brought back here in court. You could be found guilty of the offense and I could send you to prison for anywhere in the range of punishment, which is between 2 years and up to 20 years in prison. Do you understand that?
I understand.
Okay. And so, I'm going to hand you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement and I followed it, so you can't change your mind later and appeal. And again, so probation will talk to you before you leave today, but Ms. White, it's very important. Ms. White, it's very important that as soon as you're released from jail, you go to the probation department so that you can get started on probation, okay? So either today when you get out or first thing tomorrow morning, if you get out late, you have to go to the probation department. If you don't go, you're going to get arrested again and be back in court. Do you understand that? Okay. All right. Good luck. Thank you, Mr. Rojas.
All right, let's pause here, Buckas. This is a huge moment. What just happened is the court essentially hit the reset button in her favor. Despite the mis-sentencing, the competency detour, the paperwork confusion, the judge still honored the original plea deal. That's not guaranteed. Deferred probation is the court saying, we'll give you a second chance, but don't waste it.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. And Mr. Smith, if you'll let.
And now it all comes down to if this probation isn't freedom, it's a test. 7 years of rules, mental health, supervision, and zero room for error. One missed appointment, and this entire deal disappears. So what do you think? Does probation like this truly help someone succeed, or does it set them up to fail? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this case shows how thin the line really is between walking free and going to prison.